From the ashes, we will rise. From the ashes, we will rise.
Hey guys, on this episode we're going to be looking at the legendary M3. The E30 M3 really is a legend. Most fans of BMW will tell you it's the best M3 ever built. This really is one of the low class cars I can't wait to drive. And this is one I really hope I can beat. Today's target is 8 minutes and 50 seconds. So without further ado, let's get on with it. You join me here on lap 2, as lap 1, well, let's just say there was a slight problem. I really can't get enough of the sound from this revvy little four-pot in the E30. It really just wants to sing coming out of every corner. Now with the way the Nurburgring is on Forza 5, I feel the only real advantage of doing 2 laps now is that you start with warm tyres, which allow you to drive like a nutter straight from the start. And this car is capable of turning even the most boring person you've ever met into a complete nutter. I really love how this thing is so well balanced. You can slide out of corners as easy as butter slides off a hot knife. It doesn't even get overly upset about bumps or late braking. It just wants to be driven. And driven you shall be, my little E30. You really do have to be an idiot to upset this car. Well, that bit could have been awkward. I can't recall what speeds I was doing in the Corrado and the Eclipse, but it feels like I'm doing 10 times as fast down here on this E30. You genuinely go from one corner to the next, just looking forward to each and every corner. Any other car, I think I would have been quite disappointed that I had to do a second lap, but in this car I just want to keep going round and round. Anyway, back to the challenge here. I'm fairly confident at doing this challenge, as even with an off on lap 1, I was still only a couple of seconds away from beating it. That said, as lap 1 taught me, the Nurburgring can strike at any time. There's a reason they call this the Green Hell. Going round the Nurburgring in Forza 5 is a bit like déjà vu. You know you've seen this before, but not 100% sure what happens next. Each corner just feels that little bit different. I still, after around 20-30 laps around Forza 5's Nurburgring, get lost and forget where I am on the track now and then. Heading down into the village, and I feel we're making good time here. This is definitely doable. Either that or there's going to be one less E30 on the road. Now I'm on the back section of the track, I can really hear the E30 sing all the way up this hill. As much as I love driving this car, I also kinda wish I was a spectator at the side here, just to hear this thing go by. The other major change they made in the Nurburgring and Forza 5 is the sun's out. It no longer rains 24/7 in Germany now. As much as I love this E30, I still don't have the confidence to full throttle through that corner. Now coming into the carousel, hoping I'm not going to get launched out at this time. Oh, almost out. Nope, nope. If you do go out the carousel, just let it happen. There's no point fighting it. You'll just end up in the wall. When you find the right car for this section, you can just fall in love with this section. It can just all link together perfectly. I'm now approaching the corner that my discrepancy happened on lap 1. Living through that is a bit like the bit in Days of Thunder when Cole Trickle drives through the smoke after his bad accident. Only a few more corners and we're onto the straight. Now heading onto the straight and praying that I don't screw it up in the last corners down here. Now the website that I'm using the times from, it also states the top speed of each given car. It says this car reached 140 miles an hour down here. Let's see how close it comes. Holding at 136, 137. Come on, a little bit more. 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144. Woo! Okay, into the last few turns here, and it's looking good for beating this time. And it's a winner, 844.044. Now if you've watched other episodes, you'll have noticed that these times are getting closer. Join me next time, where it could be the first failure. As always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave any comments you like. Devious Inc out.
verse. I remind myself of this often. When I'm coughing, when I'm sick, when I'm hurt, I get my ass out of bed, meditate the crime out my head. There is no time to pretend. This life I came to end, so I should enjoy the time I have. I employ my best in them. When I feel lost, when I feel down, I know it's all cost to pay for another round. Wanna keep myself clean, wanna be the best that I could be. Cause the children, they keep growing, and I've been knowing that my responsibility is serious. I'm undelirious about the spirit of trust given to us called Earth. It's worth straight golden. In her life, we ain't old. We should respect the truth that has been told, that she has been bent in half, and we must open the fold. Taking advantage of each other and of the earth. And now as our brains begin to evolve, I wonder if we will all realize what this is worth. Will we solve the equation of birth? I say yes,